can't see this or I can't see this, and you want it to be like HD and whatever. You got to think of it as using a tool, and that's how I do it, and most of the oaks that have it and does well do it. And think about it. So when you want to do, when you're fishing a rock pile, for example, or any other kind of cover or structure, there's things you want to know about it, and that's the layout. So if we use a rock pile, for example, you don't just want to know, okay, there's a rock. You want to know, okay, the rock's going like this, and it points out to there. So you want to know the edges, the points, and high spots, because that's where the big bass is going to be. So a lot of bass is going to be around the rock pile, but the mama is going to sit at the high spot, the hum, or the edges. That's what you want to know. This is what the 360 is going to show you. You're going to see exactly where it is. And once you know that, now you can fish your angles. If I've got a rock pile in front of me, there's a hump there, there's a point there. I'm not just going to make a cast every time and feel like I'm hitting the rocks. No, I'm going to know there's the point. I want to hit that point at this angle and not at that angle. You know what I'm trying to say? You want to get your angles right. Especially if you hit a hump as well. The hump sitting on the back side of the rock pile, or the high spot on the rock pile sitting on the back side or the front side. You don't want to hit that high spot from a weirdish angle. You just won't get your bite. It's the same principle where if you catch fish in current, the fish is going to sit nose up into the current. So if you're going to come and sit on that side of it and cast this way, by the time the fish sees a lure, it's going to go behind it and stop because you already cranked past it. But if you come and fish with the current, you're seeing your bait coming from 10 meters in front already. So it's all about that angle. If you're going to come from a crosswind or cross current, it's going to see it, but it's not the right angle. So you might get 5 bites this way, 10 bites this way, 2 bites this way. So once you want to know your angles and the rock pile, the edges and all that stuff, you're going to be on target all the time, and eventually you're going to be in the strike zone all the time, which is the difference between KVD doing 10,000 casts a day and Niels Benneker doing 10,000 casts a day, or someone else doing 10,000 casts a day. KVD is going to be 9,000 out of 10,000 in the strike zone, where the other is going to be 4,000 cost out of his 10,000 in the strike zone. That's the difference between, I think, angler being at the top and not at the top. So yeah, that makes sure every cast is efficient, knowing what the structure is all about and the edges and the points, whatever you spoke about. So like I said, this is a good example. 360 is a top view of your whatever's in front and behind, left and right. I already spoke to you guys how it works. As you can see, this is taken off the Humminbird website. If you look from the side, there's a sunken ship. There's the boat on the left of it. That yellow line's a rudder going around. So as you can see, that line is the rudder going around. It went past here, and you can see that's the ship. Anyone don't understand that picture? It's much easier than the side imaging to understand than the side imaging picture. Same story here. You can see that yellow line is where that rudder is at the moment. It continuously goes around. There's a steel bridge. As you can see, the flat goes down into a river channel, and there's a tree that side. Steel bridge, tree. Okay. So now you can see the 360. It went around, there's a steel bridge, you can see the dark area, means it's dropping down into the river channel. And there's a tree that you see there. So it shows you, when you see, I can see there's a steel bridge, river channel running around there, and there's a tree. I know exactly, after a while you get used to it. It's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I know exactly. That's 10 o'clock. I'm going to wait 10 o'clock. it's going to be in, especially with the Minkolta old tracks, it makes it so much easier because you put spot lock there and your boat just stays in the same spot. And it's just like bang, 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 bang on the same, in the strikes all the time.
And Niels, you'll know how far away it is by the distance.
I'll get to that just now.
Careful.
So here, this is what Wayne was speaking about. So obviously you can set your settings. You can set your settings of how you want it, and look, it's no point. Same with side imaging. Why do you want it to have 300 feet that way and 300 feet that way when you can only cast 100 feet? I mean, that's pointless. So how I set my 360, as you'll see later on in some of my screenshots and stuff, especially at the Vol River, which I did a couple of videos, it will come out soon if the month's coming. At the Vol River, mostly what you're doing is you're doing short casts, short pitches. So I did 60 feet. That's my range, which means 60 feet ahead of me, that's where it's going to stop, the rower. Because that's how far I actually want to pitch. I don't even, if I do further than that, see at the Vol you need accuracy, and you're fishing a lot of structure and trees and walls, you need accuracy. You're not going to have any accuracy if you're going to fling out 50 meters or whatever. 60 feet is the perfect zone, which helps as well. The closer your range, the more defined it is what you're looking for. Same with, you need to keep it in perspective. If you want to find this small of a pebble, you can't put a 300 feet range, because if you put a 300 feet range, a small pebble like this, you're not going to see it, unless you have a 25-inch screen. So, in relativity, if you take 60 feet and you want to find a small piece of that, how big is that small piece going to be in 60 feet? So, it depends what you want to look for as well. In other dams like Midmore, where we're fishing a lot of deep rock pile, I can go up to 100 to 120, 140 feet range. Okay, so here you can see this is on 100 feet range. See the two trees there and some bait balls there. So trees are always a shadow. And the bait ball, as you can see the bait ball there, it's pretty far out. Here's another sunken boat. As you can see this black here, I can immediately, from experience, and as you fish, you get quickly, you learn this quickly. This is the bank. I can see that's the bank there. Here's the boat. There's a small fish now. This range is 161 feet. You can tell me what are we seeing there? It's a log. It is a log. So yeah, you can see it completely logged down there. You can see there's a fish, there's a fish, there's a fish behind the log there, there's a fish there.
Get it. What kind of fish?
Walleye. Walleye.
Another ship. I think it's the same ship as the other one. Here's some rocks behind the lake. Boulders, let's put it as that. These are actually big boulders. So his range is 40 meters, which is 120 foot. This is big boulders. A lot of times, as I'm fishing, Kieran Sampkin is also one who uses a 360 a lot. You know, you'd be fishing one thing and then you spot like a, isolated piece of something, and that's normally where you get your big fish from. Or you go down, you're fishing something, and then all of a sudden you realize with your 360 at the back, hey, there's another thing. And I know for sure, I spoke to Kieran that at the Vol River now recently, everyone was fishing a certain thing, and he was fishing something just off from it, which everyone missed because they're focusing on this one thing. But he saw on his 360 this isolated thing just to the side. Some more trees, brush. That's the same. No, it's the same picture as earlier. The steel bridge, the bridge, and the trees on the right. cart and stuff like that. And here we're looking at bream beds. So I mean, before you even get to it, you see it. You can go and scan past it, but before you get to it, you can see it. Now the thing is, with the 360, what's nice about it, as you can see later as well, it's live. You can maybe scan this now and think you made a map. Okay. Same with grass, spawning beds, brush piles, whatever. But you come there next year, the water level has changed, whatever has happened, those bream nests are silted up again, they're gone. It doesn't mean it's not going to be there. It's not live. So the map you made is the map you made at that time. The brush piles growing, the grass is growing at different places. Bream beds are different places. So this is live. So,
And Niels, that kind of image you can get standing still and moving, or is this an idea? Is this an
you see, so if I'm here with my trolling mode, as long as that rudder keeps refreshing like that. Okay? So for every 1-2 seconds it keeps refreshing. So you'll see it on your map there. It will be there. If I go my trolling mode at 100, and then here's the bream beds down, I go at 100, and the bream beds keeps like that. Once that arrow goes past it, it will show me it's there. It's live within 2 seconds.
You can also adjust that.
You can go a little bit faster, but you're going to reduce your clarity and quality and stuff. Mine is just on a normal standard setting, and it's perfect. And I've got one of those 1198 core units, and I don't need to buy it. That thing it does look, obviously the new unit's got much far better resolution. But it's just, when you know what you're using it for, you don't need anything else. I'm using it to know where's the edges, the points, the angles, the stuff that matters.
So, Niels, sorry for my ignorance here. The 360 then is an accessory. It's your transducer, scanner accessory that you put onto your trolling motor, and that can be used to various levels or various machine finders, in other words. Okay?
So you need the fish finder. Like I said, you can go back ages ago to the core series, which I have, which you can see now the quality, still perfect. Obviously this screen explodes it up more, makes it look worse, but it's, in a small screen it's like HD. But yeah, so basically the 360 is constant. And so you can have any finder, it must be compatible with most finders of the Humminbird is compatible.